So I'm always here to expose the lies of the job people. I'm always here to educate them, to expose their lies. I thought after making a post that I'm going to abandon any argument with them. I thought they would learn, but I keep seeing their posts making noise, understand, shouting and crying online, insulting Ndi Igbo, making noise with see this, see that, ocean that. I go kwenu ha. On by chori bia use all the sea, on by chori bia use all the ocean. Will you stop us? You get she Bayelsa bia stop one from using the sea or the ocean. And only ekuheri online. So I want to address an issue here. Because I want to expose these people. What I go? You know, when they talk about betrayal, my hand about betrayal. The word betrayal, it is inherent in Ijaw people. That's another name of Ijaw people. Yana about betrayal. Anybody that identifies himself as Ijaw is synonymous with betrayal. Do you know? Ever since most of you been hearing about Niger Delta struggle, Niger Delta militant, Niger Delta militant, Niger Delta militant, most of you think that it was just the Ijaw people that fought for Niger Delta militancy. That's a very big lie. That was a very, very big lie. That's to show you the level of these people's betrayal. Many of our Igbo boys were among the Niger Delta struggle. A lot of them were among the Niger Delta struggle. They fought and helped these people. Ijaw no get population. Ijaw population. Can the population withstand the government? The people, the tribes who fought for the Niger Delta militants, who fought for them, the struggle, Igbos, those from Akwa Ibom, Cross River, even some Yaribas were among, Delta, Isoko, Robo, many of them were among. But we had a good number of Igbo people who fought for Niger Delta. So when you see them coming, shout our Niger Delta struggle, Niger, that's the only thing they make, most of them make match with. That would be Niger Delta, fit try us to be Niger Delta. But most of their strong men, Ndi Ikeha, we are Igbos. Osisi Kanko was part of them. This Osisi Kanko we are hearing about that was disturbing Aba in 2006 or thereabouts. Osisi Kanko, and I will tell you why Osisi Kanko left and went to Aba to form his own deck, his own gang. They were all members of this Niger Delta militancy. They were all members. I'll tell you why the Igbo people who were among them got angry and left. Most of them left with and formed outlaws with Soboma George Soblo. When Soboma George broke out, most of them joined him. The reason why most of Igbo people left that militants because of what? The injustice that was done in the amnesty, in the sharing of the government settlements. What's supposed to get to the Igbo people did not get to them. They divided it. So they were complaining because they were not Ijaw. The injustice was so clear. Even Soboma George was against it when he was alive. His mother is an Igbo woman. He was against that injustice. That was what even made most Igbo people to join him. Most Igbo people died. The Igbo people were even they were one of their hitmen. Their delivery guys. They go to mission and come back successfully. Most Ijaw people say die. But the Igbos, they strong, they come back. At a point, they thought that the Igbos were even the one killing them. Akwa Ibom, Ibibio, Anam boys, also they are all part of the militants. You don't know get population. How many of them fought for the Niger Delta agitation? But they betrayed those Igbo boys. When it came for them to share got the amnesty, share the settlements, they will give them a little share. That was one of the reasons that prompted Osisi Kanku to leave that group, went to Aba and formed his own deck. Had about 3,000 boys working with him. So when you see them making noise about Niger Delta militancy, now Igbo people follow help una fight that fight. How many una dey wey fit face government? Our boys wey been dey Okrika, na them follow una. When they were training them when they were giving them, they trained them during the amnesty in different countries. Most of them were Igbo people. Most of them who knew those boys in those, they were Igbo people. Some don't die, some still just they find way to fend for their lives. But they are the one that got the greater share. They are the one that later became warlords, that they have now appeased them. Ateke Tom Polo, Asari Dokubo. Even Soboma George was also betrayed and killed by his own fellow Ijaw brothers. Now you come out and talk about betrayal. Who betrayed who? You people learned from your father at Adakaburu. One of the major betrayers. He betrayed his brothers, led Adekunle to the creeks, killed Igbo people in Boni, Opopo, and the likes of them. At the end, they still killed him. They used him, killed him, and killed his boys. You are celebrating a failure, a coward. You come and talk about betrayal. People, you see them make noise. Niger Delta. How many of you follow fight the Niger Delta struggle? Who are your strong men? If not for the Igbos and the Akwa Ibom people and those from Delta, Cross River that joined you people, how many una day wait for maintain that fight? So many of the boys today are still roaming around the street, nothing. Most of them don't die. But you people are there, your warlords are there eating fats. Betray the struggle. How far the struggle? What is the result of those struggles? Go to your communities in Bayelsa and the other places still lying in ruins, but your warlords are eating and getting fat. Eating and getting fat. When it was time for Asari Dokubo to replicate the same help to IPOB, he betrayed the struggle. Most of you have seen that video, that audio when Nnamdi Kanu said he gave Asari Dokubo how much? Was it up to 40 million or what? To give to Avengers, to train boys. Urie Diego, Bochie Mechiano. He came out boldly to say, hey, the government contracted me to go to Igbo land and kill Igbos. Saying it proudly. Is that not a betrayer? I only blame our people who are going to make to create alliance with this kind of people. These people are betrayers. That's why no matter their struggle, no matter whatever they are shouting, their lands will keep lying in ruins because they are selfishness and greediness. Then they kill the job people. Selfishness, these two things, selfishness and greediness. And they make noise a lot. Your land is supposed to be your own land is supposed to compete with all these developed countries. But selfishness and greediness no go allow now. Live better life. You guys are so greedy. The Igbos are always there to help anybody. But when it's time to help, let's collaborate and make it, and that time I remember say the Igbo, that time I won't chop alone. This same Asari Dokubo, who has so many videos, where he was even agitating, saying, we are not Nigerians. We want to this. Our land is lying in ruins. Now they have settled him. He has even become a Muslim. He was working with Nnamdi Kanu. Seriously. Whether now maybe he wanted to become the IPOB leader. Betrayed. He was even bold to say that he killed Igbo people. The government contracted him. He should come out and tell us what Nnamdi Kanu did to him or what IPOB did to him. I blame you people who still think that these people are our friends or brothers. They are not. They are betrayers. We are too accommodating. That is one of our problems. as ndị Igbo anyị dị too accommodating. We accommodate everybody. Onye ọbụla praise onye Igbo, onye ọbụla pụta na ihe onyonyo praise ndị Igbo, anyị tinye aka elu, we love you. Onye Hausa pụta praise ndị Igbo, we will go and support that person. Onye Fulani pụta praise ndị Igbo, we support that person. I dị too gullible. We shouldn't be moved by every praise. Onye ọbụla, onye oshi, onye ori bịa praise onye Igbo, anyị chefu ihe ọjọọ mere. No, I don't follow people because you praise Igbo. You don't need to praise me. I know that I'm an Igbo. I know that I'm a great person. I don't need your validation. I don't need you to validate who I am. I don't keep validating my identity. I know who I am. You don't need to tell me. So when you put praise on Igbo, it's not Igbo unification or Igbo unity. It's for Igbo unity. So we are without really investigating to monitor this person, to observe. Most of all these people are looking for your engagement. Like ilanya na onyonyo ta. I knew what the otutu. I knew the otutu. I knew an ndị mad engagement. So onye ọbụla pụta ọchọ ka o grow ya account ya okuo ye maka onye Igbo. A praise we ya. Because there were times you people were praising this Asari Dokubo. As people that were in IPOB as far back as 2017, 2016. How they wanted to work with this guy and how he betrayed the struggle. Ego Nnamdi Kanu was bold to come out online. That was what prompted Nnamdi Kanu to place a curse on him. Tomorrow they say they are Ndi Igbo with betrayers. How did we betray? Tomorrow Ndi Igbo. We should forget about these people. Forget about them. One day I told you, I ejuru jobiri as Ndi Igbo. Ndi Igbo ejuru jobiri. Ndi hakara aka anywhere, or on a population, or on a strength, or on a mind. That's why you see them going about looking for territories so that they will get population. How population? The real Ijaws are concentrated in Bayelsa and they are minorities upon minorities. That's why na bata den ala Igbo na go guta na agegbe ma na abia ebe ndoki be anyi si na ndị Ijaw. They are looking for people to complement them. But when it's time to share resources or to share position, they will remember that you are Igbo. Go and ask most of our Igbo brothers who foolishly, though some of these are stupid brothers from Ndoki, who foolishly wanted to go and associate with them. Go and ask them. They should tell you what some of them faced. They segregated them. Even in reverse politics. That's why most of them are trying to change their names to sound Ijaw. Very foolish and stupid people. How many of you fought militant struggle? Most of our people who died in those militant, we are Igbo people. They were your strength. But if we don't say all these things now, you think it's Ijaw. How many of you fought? But they have settled you guys now greedily. Now all of you are living as kings. But your community are still lying in ruins. Very, very greedy. That's why I see. No matter now which small issues na IPOB, you understand. That Nnamdi Kanu is not a selfish person. Nnamdi Kanu is not a selfish. Nnamdi Kanu was interested in the welfare of every tribe. The only people Nnamdi Kanu will issue with so much were the Fulani. He was even interested in the Hausa people's tribe on how he educated them to break away, to don't allow this Fulani influence over them. That's the only people Nnamdi Kanu will issue with. Nnamdi Kanu was interested in every tribe to control their resources. That's why he wanted alliance with India, Ijaw, through Asari Dokubo. At least they will push this thing. But instead, he collected contract from government to kill his friends, his people. This our accommodating nature, I know. Even small rats. Anything. Some tribes that we don't even hear their noise anywhere in Nigeria. They come out and talk about Igbo. On social media is changing words with stupid people. Because we are trying to protect our identity. Because we are always trying to look for alliance. Ndị Igbo dị ọtụtụ. Oworo yo buna I ga-ekwenwu n'ime obi anyị na ịma mmenwu. There's nothing we will ever think that we can't achieve. Ya ka ndị ụwa niile ji atụ anyị ụjọ. They forgot the help we helped them. They forgot that we are one of their saviors. Most of you don't know. Nandi Igbo surrounding help these people. No. Most of them from Abia State, Obako. I know most of them. Obibo Hanchaba. Boys, so Lord this Ogola. Ogwana, Niger Delta. After Ijaw population. On the Niger River State, and Ijaw population. Most of them wundi Igbo. And in Mountain Igbo they fight with their mind. They fight with they are so patriotic. No. They were the major strong hands, how we. But what made most of those Igbo boys angry was when they started sharing allocations. Had divide the area, away the thing. Most of them left. Some joined Soboma George, who was later also killed by their own brother. Betrayers from Adakaboro. Betrayers run through these people, their lineage. But that's not Igbo a problem. Who is Igbo? What do you mean by what Igbo man get your time? Does an Igbo man have your time? You see us on social media today trying to debunk all this nonsense because your lies, we allowed your lies to peddle for a long time. You peddle these lies for a long time. That's why you see us today debunking all this false narrative. And I told you, we should stop looking for alliance with any fucking person. Stop looking for alliance. Oh, and I cho. And you get beating so signing. We are more than a nation. If not that, maybe we are trying to look for how to save our indigenous Igbo brothers. No, Obodo di Chiche in Nigeria. Even the 5 states in Southeast is enough to make Igbo great. We're already great. How many states, how many tribes has achieved half of Iobunai achieve go? No. How many? Are making waves, making progress. And we are looking for alliance. Alliance with who? With the devil. That's why I have betrayal. We helped these people, including Don Wani. It was all those injustice. They made most of these boys should form their own gang. All this injustice made most of these boys form their own gangs. Criminality, because they all fought together, but when it came to share resources, these people. Today now they are Azago warlords. Government is settling them near pipeline security. Nka wuru head of Tantita. Nka no Okreka. Nka ozo na Kalabari. How many of those boys that fought for them are living where? Their families. That's why I love Kano. Kano is not a selfish human being. Or he's not selfish. But he's not selfish. He's interested in the welfare of everybody. IPOB has every tribe represented in IPOB. Natural alliance. Looking for alliance with the devil. So leave these stupid people.
Also, Ijaw man, if we don't do the right thing now, regret to make us look good and be honest with the people around us. Because I see some people, they say Niger Delta is nearby a country where we say Who international person we will get for abroad? We don't go stand, go England, go there, go America. Say we need Niger Delta Republic. There is nothing like Niger Delta Republic known internationally. Now only Nigeria here we talk Niger Delta. Even if our father, our hero, Adakaboro, fought for it, you know they pronounce. What is pronounced in internationally everywhere is Biafra. And now when these people don't stand, and the only people they are scared of, the Northerners and the Yorubas, is the Igbos. With the Niger Delta, they are not scared of us because they know that if we rise, they can use little money and give some of our people. They will stand and fight against us. So if really we want the Niger Delta, this is the time for me to stand with our brothers. The Igbos are the only brothers we have. We don't have other brothers. That's why the division they created between our means. The Northerners and the British, they have tried for more than close to how many years? 70 to 80 years. They have created division between among we and our brothers. Because today now, if you ask the Igbo man, what is the problem between you and the Niger Delta man? You will see no good explanation. Ask Niger Delta man, what is the problem between you and your brother the Igbo man? No good explanation. The only excuse is Adakaboro this, Ojuku this. So all those things are rubbish. We need to use our mindset and our philosophy now. Come together as one, because they are the only brothers we have. The Yoruba man is never our brother. The Hausa man is never our brother. We will take the Hausa man as a friend, but the Hausa man never take us as a friend. Also the Yoruba man. They only come close to us because of our resources, because they are in charge of our resources. So Niger Delta, wake up. We should forget about this thing we are doing, cleaning ourselves, looking our property for strangers, taking ourselves as if they born us to be a surveillant or to be a pipeline security.